Srivasati Seto Nava Govinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
For obeisances to Lord Jagannatha, Lord Jagannatha, Srimati Bhakti-vedanta, Srila Goswami Maharaj, and Nitya-lila Pravishtamom Vishnupad, Ashtotaro Tache Srimati Bhakti-vedanta, Narayan Goswami Maharaj. In their lotus feet, I offer infinite Dandavat pranams. Then Nitya-lila Pravishtamom Vishnupad, Ashtotaro Tache Srimati Bhakti-vedanta, Swami Maharaj. Nitya-lila Pravishtamom Vishnupad, Ashtotaro Tache. And all the sannyasis that are present here, and all the devotees, all the Vaishnavis, all the mothers, all the gentlemen, people who are here to listen Hari Katha, to everybody I offer my Dandavat pranams. Today, the subject that we are discussing, we're listening about, it's a very, very complex subject also. It's a very deep subject. What is Jagannath Tattva? With this Jagannath Tattva, what is the connection of this with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? When we analyze it deeply, when we analyze this Tattva deeply, Gurudev many times he spoke many Hari Katha about this subject, on this topic. Many years ago, when the Nilachal Gaudiya Math, it's nearby. It was in the Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti, Nilachal Gaudiya Math. That temple at that time, it was observing during Chaturmasya, in the Purushottam month. All the Vaishnavas, they gathered there. Many, all the sannyasis from other temples, they also came, especially Guru Padpan Bhaktivedanta Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj, Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, and many Vaishnavas, many big high-class exalted acharyas, they were present. At that time, on this subject, they discussed a lot on this topic. So I'm just trying to remember that if you see in reality, right now, we're just listening that this place is coming under Dwarkapuri. The Jagannath Puri, in reality, it is known as a part of Dwarka. And here Krishna, how Krishna is feeling so much separation from Brajvasis. The previous speakers, they've already explained this. They were telling this one thing, they were telling this thing. What is the perspective, vision of Gaudiya Vaishnava? Gaudiya Vaishnava, they just want to listen that Krishna is feeling separation from Srimati Radhika. But normal people, and in Bhagavad we see that Krishna, when he went to Mathura from Vrndavana, Radhaji, she was feeling separation from whom? For Krishna. Like in Bhramara Gita scripture, in Bhramara Gita this all is explained, through which Uddhavji, he saw and witnessed the transcendental madness of Srimati Radhika. and he saw that he saw that mood of separation of Srimati Radhika, and Uddhava could not even speak one word. He became so surprised. Uddhava spoke this. Uddhava said, "Oh Brajvasis," he composed this shloka specially for Srimati Radhika. Virenu Mahabhaga, in reality, this mood of separation, how is it happening? How is it possible? Only to give me mercy, you are manifesting and making this mood appear in your heart just to give me mercy. Meaning, just to give me mercy, you are manifesting this mood of separation, because from Krishna, what is the relationship of Srimati Radhika with Krishna? If we enter tattva-vicara, so wherever Krishna is, there is Radha, and where is Radha, there is Krishna. So in every particle where there is Krishna, in the same particle there is Radha also. So wherever Srimati Radhika is, where Krishna is, and where Krishna is, there is Srimati Radhika present. So there is no difference between the power and the possessor of that power. So who is feeling separation from whom then? That's why it's more simplified that in scriptures it is written, apart from Vrndavana, I never go away from Vrndavana. Vrindavan Krishna is saying this. Vrindavan Krishna is always staying in Vrindavan. If Krishna is in Vrindavan and Radhaji is also in Vrindavan, that's why Sanak Samhita, many scriptures in the Puran they are explained that Radhaji, the real form of Srimati Radhika is the daughter of Brishmanu Nandini, like the daughter of Brishmanu Maharaj. She always stays in Braj. Jindandar Sham Sundar Krishna, all time, he stays in Braj. Likewise, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying to Rupa Goswami Pad, what is he saying? He wrote, Mahaprabhu is saying, it is proved now. So the scripture that you are writing, the scripture that you want to write, but look, the Braj Krishna is staying in Braj only. When Rupa Goswami Pad, when he entered the temple of Satyabhama and he was taking rest, Satyabhama said, Devi, he appeared in the Rupa Goswami's dream and said, write my subject differently, on a different chapter, different topic. The Katha of Braj and the Katha of Dwarkadish and the Katha of Mathuradish separated, and then write scripture. And it is even more simplified and explained that the Brishmanu Nandini Srimati Radhika, the daughter of Brishmanu, she has two forms. One is Sanjogini Radha, one is Vyogini Radha. This katha you must have heard a lot of times. The Sanjogini Radha, she is absorbed in the mood of separation of Krishna, and she arrived Kurukshetra to meet Krishna, in hopes to meet Krishna. Vyogini Radha, she is in Braj, and near Uddhava Kyari, she is expressing the mood of separation. Uddhava saw this and he became very, very surprised that, like, how possible this is manifesting. It is so high class mood of separation that Srimati Radhika saw black bee and she is expressing many, many moods. In Bhramara Gita there are 10 shloka, and Satyabhama Goswami Pad explains. This is now called Bhramara Gita. So these 10 different styles of mood of separation were expressed there. And the Radha that came in Dwarka to Kurukshetra, that is Sanjogini Radha. When Sanjogini Radha met Krishna, at that time In Krishna's heart, what mood came? What mood appeared? Acharyas, they express this mood of separation and they say the mood of separation of Srimati Radhika and the mood of separation of Krishna, if we compare them in parallel to each other, in tattva-vicara we see, if we analyze who is feeling more separation, the separation of Radha and separation of Krishna. Like the separation felt by Radha and separation felt by Krishna. If we compare, then if we see, we cannot compare. Because when Srimati Radhika, when she is burning in separation, Srimati Radhika has her sakhis who are pacifying her, consoling her, who are serving her, who are making beds for Srimati Radhika, and they are pacifying Srimati Radhika. If someone is in separation and if someone consoles them, then what do they get? They're like, it's a bit okay. But here, Krishna, in this who is pacifying Krishna? Who is consoling Krishna? Whether Krishna be in Kshetra, whether he be in Dwarika, or even in Mathurapuri. Was there anyone consoling Krishna? One person is burning in separation. He's so much sad, but there's no one he could speak to. No one could pacify him. If someone pacifies, then the sadness decreases. But look here, that's why they're saying that if we analyze, in reality, the separation felt by Krishna is so high class. It's so high class that Krishna, when he is in separation, the Jagannath darshan that we are taking, Govinda Goswami Maharaj said, mahabhava-prakasa, the manifestation of the mood of Mahabhava. Krishna's Mahabhava is, you cannot take darshan of this anywhere else. Govinda Goswami Maharaj, for this regard, he said in Jagannath Puri, he said, I took two deities, embodiments of separation. One is Krishna feeling separation from Radha and Radha feeling separation from Krishna. Who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? According to tattva-vicara, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna. So it's a combined form of Srimati Radhika. In reality, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna. If you take its subject, it is by subject and tattva-vicara, it is Krishna. But it is taken the complexion and the mood of Srimati Radhika. He came in form of Gauranga. And that same Mahaprabhu, Sachinandan Gaur Hari, he stayed in Gambhira with Rai Ramananda. With Sarup Damodar, he is tasting the bliss of these ecstatic high-class moods. If we see deeply, at that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he is in separation, maybe you have been to Gambhira or not, I don't know. Have you been? So, okay. You must have heard about Gambhira. In reality, the mood of Srimati Radhika were experienced or felt by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How beautiful Leela is this. Every Leela is connected to each other. It is related. We are saying tattva-vicara and one we are saying rasa-vicara. In tattva-vicara we are saying God is one. God is one. In Siddhanta Tattva, according to scriptures, Krishna is one. But in rasa-vicara, rasa-vicara, you think like there's so much miles away difference, like so much difference. That Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what is he experiencing? What is he feeling? The moods that he is feeling with Sarup Damodar Rai Ramananda, like Sanjay Prabhuji, he was explained that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, normally he used to take darshan of Jagannath when he's taking 3 darshans, Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, and he's saying one more. What? He's saying he is taking darshan of Vrajendra Nandan also. Where are you, my beloved who plays the flute? Where will I find you, my Vrajendra Nandan? So these are the moods of Srimati Radhika. He's experiencing these moods.
आनंद और मदन बड़ी नीलोमर मन की देखिए।
In Chaitanya Charitamrita, this is explained.
महाप्रिय भाव है राधा
These are the moods of Mahaprabhu, the moods of Srimati Radhika. They are expressed herein.
सपने देखिलाम देखिलू से चांद बदन क्या बात छोड़िए साक्षात में सपना नहीं देखते दर्शन होता है।
So even if we take darshan in the dream,
देखिले सही काले आएगा दुई वही वही माने सत्य कौन आनंद और मदन आनंद में
he gets so much absorbed in the bliss.
और आंखों से
Anand, the tears flow from his eyes.
केवल विरह में
In separation, the tears come only in separation. This is the truth.
आनंद भी
Even in the bliss, the tears fall down.
जैसे आपने पूर्ववर्ती वक्ता
Like previous speakers, they told, Prabhuji explained that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when in Jagannath Puri, he took darshan of Jagannath. The tears flowed so much from his eyes.
और देखो
And look, there was a so even a stole mental from his tears. So when Mahaprabhu took darshan of Jagannath, the tears, it flowed so much, so many tears, that all the people in the front of him, they became wet. So they are in separation. So in scriptures it is written, Chandidas is writing, so after Sudhir the Vipra Lamba, when Srimati Radhika meets Krishna, there are 4 types of separation, like 4 stages. So I will try and express this quickly. You all know everything, you are all scholars, you read scriptures, but yet I will just put some light on this topic. The Purvarag, Man, Pravas and Prema Vaichitya. And the meeting is also have different Sankipta, Sankirna, Samriddhaman and Sampurna. So these are the different types of meetings. When we analyze it more deeply, in reality, there are 32 types of separation and 32 types of meeting. If you analyze it more deeply, then the separation, so total, if you count total, that's 64. Like 32 separation, 32 meeting. So what are the glories of this? It's not possible to speak at all. Why Govinda Goswami Maharaj is saying that when I came in Jagannath Puri, I take 2 deities darshan at the same time. One is Radha absorbed in separation, and one Krishna is absorbed in separation. Krishna is feeling separation from Srimati Radhika. And one Krishna, meaning Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is feeling separation from Jagannath, meaning Krishna, experiencing in the mood of Srimati Radhika. What is this separation? So there is separation in meeting and meeting in separation. This is how they work in parallel. In the world of love, in the world of divine love, Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad, he wrote this word. How is the world of love created? By the meeting and separation both. It does not only work if there is only separation. If there is only meeting, then it's not going to work. The more and more separation there is, the more and more meeting is blissful, and the more and more so meeting is there. So like they both are interconnected with each other. For a sadhak and for parikars, if a sadhak feels separation, that we are separated from Krishna and we are wandering in this material world, this is the mood that a devotee, sadhak should have. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is explaining that we are feeling separation from Krishna.
सुनने जगत सर्वम गोविंद विरह गोविंद विरह हृदय में हमारी
if we have this separation from Govinda in our heart, it's good. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the mood that is expressed, first he's showing that how a sadhak needs to feel this separation from Krishna. If we don't feel this separation, in reality, we cannot taste the bliss of meeting. And separation will be felt by only that person, those who have knowledge of relationship. If you don't have knowledge of relationship, then how will you feel separation? Like one example is coming, a woman, a mother that has given birth to a child, after that, for example, her child died. What will the mother do? She will feel separation from her child. She will be upset for the death, the demise of her child. Just try to understand my point. In Bangla, there is a kirtan. This was one of my favorite kirtan. Look. Father, after the death of father, you will cry for 1 month. And the mother cries for how many days? So if the child dies, the father cries for maximum 1 month. And mother, she cries for lifetime, like she always will. This kirtan, the separation in this material world, you can take example from this. If the mother, for her whole lifetime, she is crying for her child, for her whole lifetime. The separation in the heart of a mother, this mood cannot be seen in anyone else. I am just giving example of this material world. The relationship with, why is this happening? Because mother and son, they have relationship. If mother has not given birth to a son, what is Tulsidas ji saying? That if a woman that who can't conceive a child is crying for a child, so how does this work? Tulsidas ji writing. So this means it's like if you don't have knowledge of relationship and you're feeling separation, then it is not like true. So like if you give birth to a child, then you have a knowledge of relationship with the child, then mother is weeping for the child. Till her whole lifetime she weeps for the child she lost. So God is saying that. Like similarly, in the transcendental world if we enter, what is separation? In Gurudev books, Gurudev is writing, Narayana Goswami Maharaj is writing, who feels separation? Those who have knowledge of relationship. Those who meet. If we don't have, or if we don't have never met anything, how will we feel separation from it? Krishna, he is crying. For whom? For Brajvasis. Why? Because in tattva-vicara, Krishna has direct eternal relationship with the Brajvasis. The relationship exists. Like Mathura, Dwarka, Krishna lived in Mathura, Dwarka. He could not express these moods completely. Krishna in Mathura, in Dwarka, he could not express these moods. Why? Because there is no one to listen, no one to hear. There's no one to understand. If someone can understand, then you can speak, express to them. Those who don't understand us, and if we speak in front of them, they will say, oh, this is a mad person. This is the thing to think about. That's why Krishna in Dwarka and Mathura, he's crying, no one could pacify him. To prove this katha, Sukdev Goswami Pad is saying, Sukdev Goswami Pad is saying, Krishna knows that Uddhava is not capable to pacify the Vrajvasis, my parents, and especially the gopis. It's not possible for Uddhava. But yet, to teach the people, teach everyone, and to establish the glories of the love of Srimati Radhika in this material world, there are many reasons that why Krishna sent Uddhava to Vraj, why he sent that Uddhava you go to Vraj. There are many reasons explained, but the main reason was what? To establish the glories of the high class transcendental divine love of Srimati Radhika, to establish the glories of it. All the devotees of God, who is the, if we see the crown jewel of all the devotees, it's Srimati Radhika. He is the topmost. So to establish the glories of Srimati Radhika and to establish the preaching about her, that's why this happened. In Jagannath Puri we see Krishna is feeling separation. When Krishna is feeling separation, why is he feeling separation? Is he also coming because he's absorbed in the separation from Srimati Radhika. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the separation he's expressing, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is absorbed in the mood of Srimati Radhika, and then it's feeling separation from Krishna. Like I told you before, that this after Sudirgha Vipralamba, the meeting is so nice and blissful. Chandidas is writing this. With Chandidas, he is writing this. If someone give me all the jewels of this world in my pocket and give me all the jewels and ask me for that, give me Krishna for one day, then even then Srimati Radhika will not give, because she feels so much separation from Krishna. She feels so much separation for like even 1 second. Viraha, V means special, Raha means meeting. Viraha, in Viraha there is not only separation. In Viraha there is special meeting. So V means special, Raha means meeting. Special kind of meeting is in separation. This is what it means. That how there is meeting in separation. That meeting is established by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is special kind of meeting. Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna, and Krishna is thinking that in the heart of Srimati Radhika that she have moods towards me. What are those moods? How can I experience them? And to taste them, Krishna took the complexion and mood of Srimati Radhika and he took birth in Navdeep Dham. In Navdeep it was not possible. Then he came where? In Jagannath Puri. After taking sannyas. But after sannyas, Mahaprabhu was thinking that this viraha, special kind of meeting, the bliss of meeting, that how possible to taste it. Without Guru it will not happen. You need Guru or not? So that same Krishna is thinking that who to make Guru. So Rai Ramanand was a direct manifestation of Vishaka Devi. He accepted as Guru. At that time Gurudev in this Purushottam Mass here, early in the morning, there was sloka of Bhagavad, and especially in the evening time we used to listen about the conversation with Rai Ramanand. Gurudev used to speak Harikatha on these topics. Especially in Purushottam month, Gurudev, especially he used to discuss about the conversation with Rai Ramananda. In reality, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, meaning Krishna, who took complexion and mood of Srimati Radhika, Mahaprabhu wants to taste these high classic moods. Here in Jagannath Puri in Gambhira, he is experiencing these high class moods, transcendental moods. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he went to south, he met Rai Ramananda. For 10 days he met him. In 10 days, what 10 days are they enough? Mahaprabhu said, give up everything. He asked Rai Ramanand, you give up everything and please come to Jagannath Puri. Mahaprabhu, after wandering to south of India, he came back to Rai Ramanand and Mahaprabhu entered Jagannath Puri, and then Rai Ramanand also came to Jagannath Puri. Why? It is said because If there is no good listener and good listener, then we cannot understand and taste that mood. It is easy to speak. You can read scriptures, you can listen many places, but in reality, the direct light appears in the heart only when you realize it. If there's no realization, then in reality, we cannot experience and feel. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, with Sarup Damodar and Rai Ramanand, he was sitting and he was expressing and discussing these kathas in the Gambhira. A question will come here. You all just heard that about Tota Gopinath. Who is in Tota Gopinath? Gadadhar Pandit. Gadadhar Pandit. Who is Gadadhar Pandit? He is direct manifestation of Srimati Radhika. So why did not Gadadhar Pandit and Mahaprabhu live together? In Navdeep Dham, what we heard, Gadadhar Pandit, who was direct manifestation of Srimati Radhika, where? But so after sannyas, Gadadhar came to Jagannath Puri. He went and lived in Tota Gopinath, and Mahaprabhu, where he lived? In Gambhira. If this question comes, that Gadadhar Pandit, why did not he live with Mahaprabhu? This question will come. Who lived with Mahaprabhu? In Gambhira, Damodar and Rai Ramanand. These two. When Mahaprabhu was burning in separation, at that time, Sarup Damodar, Rai Ramanand, depending on the moods of Mahaprabhu, they expressed slokas, spoke slokas. And Mahaprabhu heard the slokas, and its mood of separation, it's increased. So viraha means like special kind of meeting, it increased. If you put some ghee in fire, what happens? The waves of fire, they increase so much. Similarly, in the same way, Sarup Damodar, Rai Ramanand, depending on the mood of Mahaprabhu, they spoke shlokas. They used to refer Bhagavatam also sometimes. And they don't have any shloka, then Rai Ramanand, by his own scripture, Jagannath Vallabh Natak, it's a very high class scripture. Rai Ramananda wrote this by his realizations. Jagannath Vallabh Natakam. Every shloka of that, when it was expressed in front of Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu heard those, and Mahaprabhu's special kind of meeting, meaning separation, it increased. And Mahaprabhu used to embrace and think that Rai Ramananda is her Sakhi, and he used to cry so much. I'm saying this because the Vipralam, that is the glories of the mood of separation, that Mahaprabhu, he tasted so high class moods. The time is almost up. I want to say many things. I like to speak. Do you like listening or not? That's not my subject, but I like so much to speak. I'm saying this because Gurudev in this Purushottam month in Jagannath Puri, the katha that he expressed here, my Gurudev Srila Rupa Gosvami Maharaj, he was a very serious person. Even he used to cry. And Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, he is also very serious person. Like there are big whales in the ocean, but you don't see them. Like this, Trivikram Goswami Maharaj's mood was so huge, and yet it was hidden. But when Gurudev, he used to express these moods, especially Prabodhanand Saraswati Pad, one shloka, when he used to express, like just I told, the separation of Radhika, that they just explained that how Radhika, when in anger, she curses Krishna, and how Krishna faints sometimes. So with a sideline glance of Srimati Radhika, Krishna faints. When Gurudev used to speak shloka, similarly, because the Gurudev mouths these shlokas, they feel so nice. Because a person with realization, when they have this mood, when a person speaks with realization, all the listeners, they get absorbed in it. I saw this with my own eyes. I'm just remembering about it. In this Purushottam month, Param Pujapad Tirtha Maharaj, he used to speak Bhagavatam, and Gurudev used to like it also. He used to express this katha also very, very nicely. And Gurudev also used to cry when he used to speak. I saw this. All this katha about special kind of meeting and separation. What is this? This katha is all about the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the moods that he felt in Jagannath Puri. We will hear more about this. Bhakti used to glorify. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when they close the gates of Jagannath, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes to Alarnath. In Alarnath, Mahaprabhu, when you do pranam, even till now, you can take darshan. We are going to Alarnath tomorrow, right? We take darshan. Look, Mahaprabhu's, the 8 limbs of body is touching, and the stone melted in that temple. We go to Vrndavana. We see the darshan of Krishna's footprints. Even the stones are melted. We see this. The devotees glorify about this. But look, here in Alarnath, we will go tomorrow. See, we will take the darshan of it. Viraha is so high class. How many stages, how many symptoms are of, like experiencing special kind of meeting, meaning separation. That's why Govinda Goswami Maharaj explained that the special thing about coming to Jagannath Puri is you take darshan of two things. One is the Krishna in separation, and one is Radha in separation.